Never before have I seen WTF represented in a better way than Death Kappa. Like, I don't know, man, you might think you're ready for this, but I don't think you are. Like, if Troma and Lloyd Kaufman made a monster movie, I think this would be it. But considering the producers of Tokyo Gore Police were behind this, I really don't know why I should have been expecting it. It's like a modern day Super Inframan. So strap in, because this is a wild one. So, a really shitty J-pop idol named Kaneko returns to her small town after little success in Tokyo to be reunited with her grandmother. After you hear her music, you'll totally understand why. Oh god, what the fuck? What kind of goddamn backwater hick-ass town do you gotta live in when all your workers look like garbage pail kid offspring? Ugh. So, after God knows how many years away from the sweet and loving embrace of her grandmother, Kaneko is finally reunited with her. So, after committing vehicular manslaughter, these rambunctious partygoers also smash into a shrine that just so happens to contain the mummified body of a Kappa, and just send it soaring into the ocean where, I guess the salt water revives it. But don't worry, the teenagers get their comeuppance, and it's amazing. So apparently the Kappa loves dancing to Kaneko's crappy music.
Huh?
I feel like this is supposed to be cute, but it's like a terrifying fever dream. This looks like the ball sack you'd find on like an exhumed mummy. It's just the worst. But somehow this is the birth of a truly horrifying friendship, I guess. But as it turns out, the Kappa is being hunted by this Van Helsing looking chick. For what reason? Well, strap yourselves in. This crazy bitch is secretly building an army of monstrous fish people by using the DNA from the Kappa, which she can apparently also use to transform people themselves into fish people. Oh yeah, and that's Hideaki Anno, by the way. You know, dude who created Neon Genesis Evangelion and one of the directors of Shin Godzilla. He gets a fitting end. Quentin Tarantino would be proud. I don't know, probably. But then the Kappa shows up to save the day, and it's just, God, it's just, man, I don't even know. But then when things don't go her way, the crazy hot step on me mommy chick decides to just pull the controller out of the console. And by that, I mean she activates a fucking nuclear bomb and kills everyone. What a sore loser. And then just within a minute, a giant monster just appears out of thin air, nowhere near where the village was. This thing is called Angulos. No, not Anguirus. It ain't a bad design at all, really. I mean, I imagine it's supposed to be one of the mutated fishmen from early, just roided up because of the nuke, but they don't tell you that shit, so I'm just left to speculate. Oh yeah, and he can breathe fire. And this is where the movie steps up to 11 and just becomes a full-blown parody of Showa-era Godzilla movies, and it's just the most glorious thing I've ever seen. Everything you could ever ask for in a kaiju movie. People being stepped on. Miniatures on strings. Miniatures on even more strings. Dudes on strings. Fucking, just so many fucking strings! This scene.
Your target is Hercules!
Like, do you really need to yell at the target? Like, is there some dude in the back aiming his gun at a homeless guy in the alley like, oh, fuck, the monster's the target? Oh, my bad. And mixed in with all this chaos, it's just the most random crap. Like, this feels like almost like they were attempting to channel their inner Mel Brooks with how much shit is just thrown in here. Like, the gayest fighter pilot to ever gay.
Firing! Direct hit!
And Angulos breathing fire so hard, he like, I don't know, breaks the fabric of reality or some shit. What even is this? Oh, and as if Hideaki Anno wasn't enough, Shinji Higuchi, the other director of Shin Godzilla, the upcoming Shin Ultraman, and the special effects director for the Gamera trilogy shows up too, and dies in just as glorious a fashion as Anno did.
Goodbye, everyone! Goodbye! That's hot! Hot! I can't move! I'm melting! Melting! What a world! What a world! What a world!
And then a supersized Kappa shows up and just gets his ass kicked. But it's okay, because Japan coming in with that giant cucumber save. Where the hell did they get that? There's a great moment where Kappa gives Angulos the pimp hand, and it's pretty damn obvious these are hand puppets. Oh, yeah, I just love it so much. And then they just start playing volleyball with massive explosive propane tanks. You know, as you do. Kappa defeats Angulos, and Japan is like, yay, Kappa! And then he just proceeds to fucking wreck house worse than Angulos did. And then, somehow, Kaneko survived getting blasted in the face at point-blank range by an atomic bomb. I mean, nothing surprises me at this point. But apparently this is the American ending, and happened to be the one I watched. The Japanese ending is different, and I couldn't find it. But apparently Kaneko shows up looking like a Mothra twin, except she's the size of a kaiju. Why they changed it for the US release, I have no idea. How in God's name is this movie's IMDb score only 4.5? It's because of its low IMDb score and its low Rotten Tomatoes score that I never bothered with it until now. But what a horrible mistake that was. Why is no one else talking about Death Kappa? It's one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen, but I fucking loved it. Every minute of it. Maybe because the poster and title makes it seem like it's gonna be something serious, and then suddenly you get grandmas getting hit by cars and shit like this.
You're insane.
But if you're already a fan of this genre, then how could you not embrace a movie that pokes fun at the very shit that makes this genre so entertaining? Reviews like this? I just don't get it. What the fuck did you think you were watching? I'm sorry, but how can you take this movie any less seriously than some of the dumbest Godzilla has to offer? And don't pretend like there isn't any. It's a stupid as hell entertaining time that's just long enough that it doesn't overstay its welcome. If you dug in for Man, then get some friends, once it's safe to do so, and just have a party with it. I highly, highly recommend this one. You too can support the channel for just $1 a month by joining the Patreon for exclusive videos and content. Links in the description down below.